Alright, Shalom. I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahushai. And double honors to the apostles and elders, which are the apostles and elders that rule a great millstone. We're at the time of 2000, we're in the year of 2017, which are the triple D's, death, destruction, and diligence. So a lot of things are going to take place this year that we probably have never seen before, man, and we're living in beautiful times. So I was just looking at brothers' videos, and the script came up, and there's been situations at camp. Let me set the tone for it. To the men that's out there doing the work, I know you remember when years back, I remember when that image of Cesare Borgia, we would show people, and they'd be pretty much not amazed at it, but they would be reluctant to agree with what we were saying. I mean, either way, it's only going to be to the elect that's going to understand this thing to the fullness. But now, let's fast forward to how you said about a year and a half, right? Every one that we ran across on the streets, not everyone, but a large majority of them are denouncing this image of Cesare Borgia. And I'm talking like Edomite women. I'm about to show you the video, for example. But I'm talking from kids, from, old, young. So that's showing you the Most High's work. He's doing work in our days. He's breaking down the images and raising up his true image, which is of his son, Yahweh Shai, which they covered up. That's why it says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth up the faces of the judges thereof. So Esau has been covering up the faces and putting his face there and pretty much putting up idols, man. Because if you're not worshiping Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai in the true manner, you're just going off into idol worshiping, man. You're not really worshiping the Most High in truth. That's why it says I come in the volumes of the book. So I'm going to play this video, and then I'm going to go through some scriptures. I'm not going to make this too long. I mean, if it goes long, and that's the Lord will, then we'll go there. But I'm going to play this clip and then go into some precepts. Now, this is, we were at camp. And I think it's about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, we were at camp, and this lady walks by, and Joachim will see.
Chest. Terrible, man. That's why we out here, to give y'all the fear of the Lord, man. God's not playing. You know Christ is black man, miss? Anybody ever told you that? You know Christ is a black man? What they call Jesus? Where do you know that from?
I watched the,
What they say, that he couldn't have been white, right?
oh, he's white.
Then who's this? Who's this, miss? Can I ask you a question?
What?
No, you gotta be real with me.
That is who I grew up with.
Yeah, but who is it though?
That is.
But what if your grandkids ask you one day? What they say? They say, Grandma,
you know
what is this?
If I ever get lucky enough to have grandkids, my son doesn't believe in what.
But either way, let's say like this. Let's say some kid you know, or somebody comes up and asks you, well, who is this? Because you see this in all the churches around the world, right?
Well, sure you do.
Then if they Discovery Channel, they went from a scientific aspect of it.
Oh, yeah.
They looked at it. They built his muscle structures
yeah,
off.
but you gotta remember that when they started all this crap, the guys that were in charge of that were all white.
So it's a supremacy thing, right?
Well, I have to agree with you on that.
It is a supremacy thing. So I'm gonna tell you something today, miss. This guy, his name is Cesare. His name is Cesare Borgia. That's who this is. Because you see this guy, this is not the image. This is the image you see in your churches, right? But you see this is the actual Renaissance picture of him. Don't you see they look alike, right? They got the same facial features. Look at this one. Look at that one. Borgia, the Borgia family.
I watched that too.
That TV series, they were the first crime family. They were messed up. He slept with his sister. That's who he is. That's who he is. And you know, because it says his father, Rodrigo Borgia, it was Rodrigo.
Okay.
It was Rodrigo Borgia.
Okay.
He commissioned Michelangelo Michelangelo.
All right, so as you can see, that image has lost its power, man. And me and the brother in the camp, the brother Yashar, we've been talking about this back to back, and we've been talking about it for a while to say, look, we ain't ran into somebody in a while that said that that's the image of the Lord. Okay, so then let me bring this out real quick. This is the book of Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah 50. This is Jeremiah 50 in verse 2. Let me start at 1 so we can get the whole gist of it. It says, the word that the Lord spake against Babylon and against the land of the Chaldeans by Jeremiah the prophet. So Jeremiah received prophecies about the ancient Babylon, but those prophecies are twofold, because now they're tying into the modern day Babylon, which is Babylon the Great, which is America. Okay, by the way of the prophecies, and that's how you say you figure out who is Babylon the Great by what fits the prophecies. Okay, and then this verse 2 says, declare ye among the nations, and publish and set up a standard. Publish and conceal not. Don't hide it. Say, Babylon is taken. Bel is confounded. Marduk is broken in pieces. Her idols are confounded. Her images are broken in pieces. And why do I say that? Because now look, the Most High has broken the idols of Babylon. What's the main idols of Babylon? Is Cesare Borgia. And the lies that the prophets were white, the prophets were all of fair skin. Okay, but the main one I'm dealing with now is Cesare Borgia, which is a false image of the Lord. Okay, Yahweh Shai, which was of the tribe of Judah. Okay, what you would call a so-called Negro in modern day standards. Okay, but then let's bring out some of these words. The first one, let's go to publish, because it says that this truth shall be published on the four corners of the earth, then the end shall come. And how is that being done? You got the apostles and elders that have woken up men in Kenya, woken up men in Liberia, Australia. And me personally, myself, I'm from Sierra Leone, okay, a Western country in Africa, man. Okay, I came over here at a young age, but there's a lot of Israelites over there, man. Okay, but you've seen the elders and apostles that are waking up men all over the world. That's why it says, them that turn many to righteousness shall shine as the stars. I'm paraphrasing, but that they're doing a great work, and the Most High is the one that's powering this thing, because this is to fulfill his prophecy. So it says that, let's bring out the word publish. Okay, that word there, publish, is shema. And it says to hear, listen, to obey, hear or concerning, hear, have power to hear with attention or interest, listen to understand, to hear, listen, give heed, to consent, agree, to grant request, listen, yield to obey, be obedient, to be heard. So this voice, which is this truth, which is the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that's been given to us by Yahweh Shem Shai, is being heard through the planet Earth. It's being published. And by the way, and then Apostle Tahar brought out about the unicorn, which is the internet, which is the satellites that project this signal into the earth. And you can read Psalms 19 also. Okay, so this thing is being heard, man. It's being published. Okay, so let's go back to this. It says, publish, set up a standard and conceal it not. It says, say Babylon is taken. Bel. Now let's look at Bel. We know this to be a ancient idol, which is just it's recycled. It's just a recycled idol. Let's read. And it says, Baal, Lord, the chief Babylonian deity. See? And now what's the chief Babylonian deity you have today? It's Cesare Borgia. Caesar Borgia. All right. And it says, let's read on the lexicon. It says, Baal, a domestic and chief god of the Babylonian, worshipped in the Tower of Babel. Isaiah 46:1, Jeremiah 50:2. Let me see if we got any more. It says, compare him to Jupiter. But however, we are not to understand this is the father of all of the gods, in whom Orientals knew nothing. But that just, it's just a recycled god, man. And they're worshiping today, man. That even goes back to Semiramis, Tammuz, all these other. It even goes into Marduk. Okay, all of these images and deities, they're being broken. Now let's say look at the word confounded. I already pulled it up right here. It's yabash. Okay, and it says to make dry, wither, be dry, become dry, be dried up, be withered, to be dry, to be dried up, be without moisture. So these images, Cesare Borgia, as you see here, he's dried up, man. He's lost moisture. And what's that moisture is the knowledge. Okay? The moisture also, you can go into the strength of that image. Because at one time, a lot of people bow down to that image. They killed behind that image. But now that the Most High, through the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he's dried up that and withered that image. To be dry, be dried up, be without moisture. To be dried up, to make dry, dry up. Dry up, make dry, to dry up, water, make dry, wither, to exhibit dryness. So this image is exhibiting dryness. It don't have that power, man. This is a simple ass Edomite woman. Okay, I'm gonna say she's an Edomite by her spirit, but you know, that's from my own, you know, who knows, but I think she's an Edomite, man. Okay, because her spirit really wasn't, you know, clicking with Jake. But this is just some random Edomite woman walking by, and she said she watched on the Discovery Channel, you know, but this truth on a wide scale is really the one doing the damage. These people might find it out some other sideways way, but that's just the Most High putting his name and fixing the earth, man. He says he also is going to be jealous for his heritage. Okay. Let me go here. That's it on that. Let's go back to Jeremiah. It says Marduk is broken in pieces. Her idols are confounded. And that's the same word there as Yabash, dried up, man. Her images are broken in pieces. Let's look up this word. Because the Most High is shattering that, man. And he's putting and setting the real standard, which is Yahweh Shem Yahushua's true image and his truth. And the word there for shattered is cha-ta-ta. Salaki if I'm pronouncing that wrong. It says to be shattered, be dismayed, be broken, be abolished, be afraid, to be shattered, be broken, to be dismayed, to be broken, be dismayed, to be shattered, be scared, cause to dismay. All right. Let me read these couple verses and I'm gonna end on now, because the point is there, man. So I just wanted to share with you, Akim, and show you that, look, man, the Most High is doing the work in our days. It's right. It's happening, man. It's happening. If you blink, you'll miss it. This is Isaiah 21. This is Isaiah 21:9. And it says, and behold, here cometh a chariot of men with a couple of horsemen. And he answered and said, Babylon is fallen, and all the graven images of her gods he hath broken unto the ground. O my threshing, and the corn of my floor, that which I have heard of the Lord of hosts, the power of Israel, have declared unto you. So the images of Babylon are done, man. They're broken. Okay, let me read this last one. This is the book of Psalms. This is Psalms 90. This is Psalms 97:7. And it says, confounded be all they that serve graven images, that boast themselves of idols, worship him, all ye gods. Okay, so that's pretty much the point, to show you, man, these images are broken, they're fallen, and the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushua is exalting his words and exalting his name, man. All right, so with that, I'm gonna give all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushua. Shalom.